Team Ramden, welcome. We have got some lofty accessory goals to hit this month. We are tasked to hit $90 per handset. That is really, really high. So I was able to get my top reps and two of my top managers when it comes to selling accessories here in the same room in Valley Stream. So I've got Nitin, Sarat, Donnie, and Ozzy all here, and they're going to talk a little bit about their best practices, because the dollars that both these guys put up month in and month out, quite frankly, is sick. And these guys really know what they're doing when it comes to pitching and offering accessories. So let's start over at Bayshore, and we'll start with you, Sarat, and talk a little bit about what the store has done of late when it comes to accessories and how Nitin has fit into that. And then would love to hear from Nitin on what he's been doing. So let's go to Sarat.
Sure, absolutely. Well, Kenny, last month we had a phenomenal month, $65,000 in accessory revenue, and Nitin, if I'm not mistaken, he did close to $16,500 in accessory sales just in January alone. What we do day in and day out, you know, I love the Merrimack concept where bring four to the floor and the customers buy more. So if you look, we have accessories everywhere. In our stores, we have an accessory table where all the accessories are laid out for the customers to see. We try to build our harmons really high so the customers have the ability to buy. I mean, that concept works great. I mean, if you recall, Kenny, we had where's your pie? That's just a little reminder of just letting the employee know, guys, make sure you have your pie, make sure you have your bundle so you can sell out everything. But you know what? I'm going to stop right there, and I'm just going to pass it on to Nathan so he can share some of his best practices with all of us.
When I got hired, I was asked, what's your best thing you would want to bring with you with spring? And I said them right there, I will treat every customer as my last customer. So I would try to sell the whole store to that one single customer. I never wait, will make up my numbers on the next customer. So said that, I mean, if someone comes in, they want to get a phone or something, we think like selling them a case, a screen protector, that will get our accessories, and that's it. And that, on a single day, on average case costs $40 and a screen protector costs $40. That's just $80. And by selling $80 per accessory and on a single handset, I will never be able to get those numbers what I was able to produce. So I always focus on a big ticket item, which is, for example, beats. Luckily, we had Christmas time. Everyone looking for a big item, Christmas item, and I don't know if everyone noticed, we increased our Easy Pay numbers to $800, and we see green dollars everywhere. $800 for every single customer. Those numbers are nothing. $16,000. I can easily make them 36 if I can sell $800 to every single customer. But that don't happen all the time. So always make sure that at least I sell one or two big ticket items in a single shift to get to that numbers. I'm sure Ozzy has a similar situation. I don't know if you want to share something.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So the $800 thing, and we'll get to Ozzy in 1 second, because I know some of the things that he's been doing has been just terrific. But that $800, that's such a great point that I think a lot of our guys don't even realize, right? That, that increase to Easy Pay, which is phenomenal. So just recapping your numbers, over $16,000, $202 per handset, phenomenal job. So really with the mentality of, this is my last customer, I'm gonna sell them everything. But you really don't have any returns either, so you're selling them the right things, at the right time. So let's go. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, Nitin. I said Ozzy because I'm going over to Ozzy and going over to the Valley Stream store. Let's start with Donnie. And this store has really been climbing up. Right now, you guys are one of the few stores in the whole area that's in the green when it comes to accessory revenue. And you guys have climbed up over $80 per handset. So what are some things that you've been doing in your store? And then we'll hear from Ozzy and see how he's really fit into that.
Thank you, Kenny. So absolutely, accessories has been a huge focus for us as of late. Some of the little tweaks that we did, everything that Sarat mentioned, first of all, just having it top of mind, focusing on specifically the high-end stuff. I revamped our accessory wall, so we only have Mophis, LG products out there. We have a renewed focus for the Harman Kardons, along with the $800 credit card that we're giving our customers, interest-free. Ozzy has been my top rep for the past 12 months with accessories. Last month, he sold over $13,000 in accessories, and his dollar per handset was $196, along with selling a tremendous amount of handsets. So, doing minor tweaks on the sales floor, having the bundles out like Sarab always talks about, you know, that's key to our focus. But I'll turn it over to Ozzy so you guys can hear it firsthand on what he does.
Hey, guys, I'm Ozzy. It's my pleasure being here with all of you. What about accessories? Everything started on education of what you're selling. You need to know your product. Every other month, you go to the tech room and say, hey, what we got new, what we got in shipping. You need to know what you're selling. Then you need to know the type of customer that you're talking. You need to focus on that customer and see what they're looking, what they need, and knowledge. I always said that over the year that the customer don't buy from the brand, they buy from you. You need to sell yourself and then sell the product. The product sometimes sell it by their own because you see people coming to the store and say, I want Beats. They know already what Beats, but they will buy more stuff from you when they feel comfortable with you. You know, sometimes you need to really put your mind into what your goal is and what you want to be for, and also how you get paid. If you focus close on those customers who already have experience on the spring, and most of them has good promotion that you can bundle it in, everything is about bundle. Never forget about your quote sheet. This is something that when customers see clearly like a glass, they go comfortable and they come back and they buy it. And it's nice when you got a month or you're selling 14, 16,000 that he did a great job and you don't have no single return. That means that you're talking well, everything you're selling. Sell is the best part of the business. I love selling. And you know, my best part is the money when it comes in. His pay is good. But you know, when you go directly into the item and you know, any accessories counts. Because you can sell 10 Beats, $300 worthy, but you can sell 100 screen protector, you're killing it. It's the same concept. Everything's about how you picture on yourself, how you feel about selling accessories, how you feel about the customer that come inside. Every single customer is a good experience to get better. Sometimes you got a customer that comes for anything. If you bring it over and you talk to the customer and you ask, what's your problem? Let me see how we fix it. You're gonna find out that that customer needs a car charger. You got a car charger. And most of our customers, they looking for into have that personal, like personalize the customer. So the customer will looking for you no matter what. It happens for me all the time. Customer come back and say, hey, you remember that you spoke about our Apple Watch? And you know, every customer is opportunity. He said that he treated his customer like the last one. I treat my customer like the first to get after onto the last one. Why? Because one customer can get you 10 more with the same ambition to get more accessories. It's something that I like the most. It's a spring help you to bundle every single item in the store. You will find out amazing promotion that will help you out to get two iPhones, we Apple Watches, and you got a lot of tools that you need to use. You know, we got NBA, which is you know, it's been the secret key of all this month that I've been working on accessories is because they got amazing promotion. A promotion that you won't have it for any other way. You know, like IV, and about the $800, I love my credit card. This is the best credit card. For those guys that might see this video and understand what's the credit card they're talking about, that's the increase of 600 to 800 IV accessories. We call it a credit card without interest that Spring has it for the next 12 months. It's a great tool, use it, and hey, let's sell some accessories. It's the best way to get the money up.
Well, a lot said there, man. So fantastic, fantastic job. So I'll end it with this, right? Do the math there. Over 16,000, over $200 per handset. over 13,000, almost $200 per handset at $196. Do the math on that. I mean, these guys, just plain and simple, got paid. What's more important though, the more things, the more items that our customers have, the less likely they are to leave us. These guys are doing it the right way. Customers aren't coming back. They have 0 returns on all of that, so they're doing it exactly the right way. Feel free to reach out to either one of them. They'll be glad to talk to you offline, because while they are in busy stores, if I was to put these guys in slower stores today, guarantee you they'd still sell the same thing, because there's a consistency there that they do with each and every customer. So a lot more to come this month on accessories. We've got some lofty goals to hit as a Rampton area. We'll talk to all of you real soon.